From part 13 in our Carbohydrate Metabolism series, this segment examines the transition out of AMPK. What happens after the initial 48 hours of the afterburn effect, referring to anaerobic metabolism triggered by anaerobic activity, focusing strictly on glycogen recovery, muscle growth, and cellular restoration. Muscle protein synthesis, MPS, is not just for hypertrophy, it is the biological mechanism required to repair training-induced microtears. Carbohydrates must first clear the energy deficit and restock glycogen. Until that happens, the body remains catabolic and basic structural repair cannot begin, making carbohydrates essential for baseline recovery and injury prevention. The localized glycogen stores, once restocked, clear the energy deficit. Until that happens, the system remains in destructive metabolism, and basic structural repair cannot begin. Therefore, carbohydrates are essential for baseline cellular recovery and injury prevention, regardless of whether the goal is growth or cellular repair. Sports sciences state that there is a strict biological order to how the body recovers after intense anaerobic activity. It simply will not build new muscle tissue, a process that requires a massive amount of energy if it is currently in an energy deficit. As Howarth and others, 2010, state, depleted glycogen stores actively delay the muscle-building response because the body prioritizes refueling over growing. The localized glycogen vault must be fully restocked before structural repair begins. It's further observed that this prioritization is regulated right at the cellular level. Following intense anaerobic training in generally healthy adults, the body is in an acute energy debt, which triggers an energy sensor known as AMPK. As Lee and others, 2025, state, this acute energy depletion forces AMPK activation, which directly suppresses the mTOR pathway, the primary driver of muscle growth. In short, the body intentionally halts protein synthesis to preserve its remaining energy. Hypertrophy cannot start until this cellular distress signal is cleared. So, once cellular balance is restored and glycogen stores are replenished, the biological demand shifts. The system no longer needs to burn fat at an accelerated rate to pay off an oxygen debt. Instead, the mTOR pathway is given the green light and now requires building materials. As Atherton and others, 2015, state, once this energy security is established, introducing essential amino acids provides the exact building blocks needed to activate and sustain muscle protein synthesis. This mechanism highlights a fundamental reality of physiology. The body may not truly build muscle during the anaerobic training itself. The anaerobic training provides the stimulus for change. True development and growth are a delayed response. It happens after the localized energy debt is completely paid off, the cellular environment shifts from emergency repair to secure growth, and the right amino acids are present to rebuild the cellular fibers, improving their strength and density. This offers perspective on the narrative around carbohydrates from a holistic outlook. Based on individual suitability and health status, subscribe and go deeper with holistic high-performance health.